Hi. How are you, Manor? Of course. You're my first one. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. Let me grab my notebook. And if you have a certain deck in mind, go ahead and drop that with your question. Hi, Ari. What's up? I hope y'all can hear me all right. I was sick for the last week. So, okay, any deck. What are these feelings? Yeah, I don't sound myself right. Well, it was also like scalding hot in Maryland today. Like it was like 90 degrees. It's crazy. So the wild weather is not helping my situation. Okay. I love it here. Like there's plenty of I mean, there are things that I miss about living in other parts of the country. Um, but I always end up back in Maryland, it seems. I'm from the DMV though, so not too far fetched. Most of my family's in the area. So I've never like lived for too long of a period. Like I spent a summer in St. Louis. Um, but yeah, I didn't like stay. You know what I mean? Like I didn't live there long enough to be able to really form a good opinion about it. But I just remember the food was good, the people were nice, but it was really humid for it being the middle of the country. Um, yeah, it is expensive. There's no doubt about that. But that's a whole other can of worms that'll end up down a political route that we don't need to go because I'll just run my mouth. All right, Manor, we're going to kick this off for you tonight, and we want to know what's up with someone's feelings. Habib's current feelings. Let's see. How are you guys doing? This energy lately has been kind of wild, you know? So, what I'm getting from this, I would say there's something in the past that needs resolution in order for things to turn and to like change, move forward. But once that is done and things have been addressed in whatever way and resolved, you will ultimately lead to, the happy ever after, it seems. Yeah. Like what you think about is what you bring about. So if there's something that needs to be discussed and closed out so it doesn't come back to haunt you later, I would say go ahead and make, accommodations in whatever way that may be. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm getting. And maybe that's just, Habib needs to handle that, or maybe it's just you that needs to handle that. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's between the two of you, but that is what is holding things back, I suppose. Right? If there's no progress in the relationship at present, it's because something needs to be dealt with before it comes back to life out of nowhere. So whether that be for you or for them, that is necessary in order to get the wheel to turn. Like you'll end up in those kind of karmic thoughts. I mean, it could be. I wouldn't even say it like that. I think maybe he's holding you in higher regard, you know? And I think that once whatever needs to be resolved is resolved, yeah, it's good stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, Ash. Welcome, welcome, waka waka. And Nora, I'm just going to keep going, okay? I don't want to get too deep in the weeds and answer too many questions. Hi, Tyler. Welcome, welcome, waka waka. Shall I add your name to the list? Oh, you're so welcome, darling. Thank you for being a repeat offender. You know, I love that. Makes me feel like I'm helping people, and that's really what I'm here to do. So thank you. All right, Ari, with school, I'm feeling this deck, the career deck. If you're feeling a different deck, please let me know. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, but I've heard it's beautiful during the warm months. Like, very green and lush, and the lakes. I've never been up there, but I do have, family and friends that have been up there and love it. All right, let's see what's going on with the art school. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you lived in upstate New York, then yeah, that's right on the Canada line too, just in a different part. So, you know what's up. Oh, so do the cards. Success in transformation, number 13. Bottom of the deck, gratitude again. 37. That's funny because I was just saying about the lakes, and then look at these two cards. Like, this is giving like birds over water. Oh, yeah, buffalo can get brutal. All right, let me read what this card has to say. So, success in transformation, essential meanings, the end of one thing and the beginning of another, rebirth, ongoing growth, continuous improvement, transformation, and change. A major phase in your life is coming to a close, and a new beginning is coming into view. This natural cycle of death and birth will bring positive closure to a long awaited cycle of completion. These endings are inevitable, and we must allow them to happen naturally. Radically reframe any imperfections or unsuccessful attempts that have led to this. It's okay to make mistakes along the way, so accept them as invaluable lessons that have shown you how to become more resilient and more accurate with each successive try. Lean in with a growth mindset. Yep, another growth opportunity. And begin to identify which ingredients were missing. Then get ready to make some superstar upgrades because continuous self improvement is key to this transformation. One evolution leads to the next. We are never done learning about who we are nor about who we are becoming. And because of this, it is never too late to start. You are not too late to make it. Let go of old ideas and old ways of being and be reborn into an extraordinary new opportunity. Yep. Hi, Utopia Dreams. Yeah, Ari, that's just giving vibes of like it's time to close that chapter and take that leap and go for it. Sorry, I just popped over to number 37 really quick. I just wanted to see. there's a saying in here that sounds very Minnesota. There's still many people who believe magical thinking is a load of poppycock. Okay. All right. I hope that helps, darling. I hope that resonates. But just the look of these cards is giving. I mean, look at that. Even the one behind it. Like, it's definitely giving like lakes to me. All right, doll. Thanks for coming back, my repeat offender. You guys are the best. All right, Tyler, do you have a particular question, or is there a certain deck or stone that's calling out to you that I can grab? And thank you guys for all the likes, and I'm pretty sure you guys are already subscribed. Tyler, I hope you're typing something out. I'm going to take a sip of my water. Feeling drawn to this one. Tyler? Bueller? Bueller. Tyler has left the building, folks. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Oh, JK, hey. Tyler, if you're new in here, thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm a wild one, but it's all good. Is there any particular question that you had in mind, or you just want me to shuffle? What's coming up? Let's see. There you go. Happy, a deep knowing. So number 26 and number 43. So once there's movement, you're going to find your happiness. This breaks down to a 7, that breaks down to an 8. So you'll find your stability when you chase whatever it is that you know. Oh, you're fine, darling. Oh my gosh. No, you're fine. Capitalism's trying to kill us all one way or another. Don't you worry about a thing, honey. I know we all got lives going on. You're good. Thanks for coming to hang out and getting paid to listen to my mouth run. Appreciate you. All right, number 43. All right, so a deep knowing, essential meanings, intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. The oracle's message. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. I'm also going to read the prosperity message, given that you're at work. All right, this is a time when your hunches will pay large dividends if you listen to them, take the risk, and act. Within you, there is I can't say the word, oracular. Sorry, that's not helping. ORAQU. So CULAR. Yeah. All right. Within you, there is an oracular consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success are available to you to tune into. This is an act of listening intently. Past the busy mind, your genius awaits. All right. I feel drawn to read like a piece of this happy happy because that's part of what is coming for you. Since you asked what's on the horizon, I feel like once this part has been captured, you're going to get to this place. Right on. All right, let's see about this. Happy happy. Essential meanings: joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. The oracle's message: your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find the joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at home, being at one with Spirit's plan in your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. And the prosperity message for this card: this is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you have done? Remember your partnership with Spirit in this moment, too. Your soul is always known you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. So, yeah, chase your bliss. Like, if this is like ultimately, it's about your music, like, bro, I feel you. Like, this is what I really want to do all the time. But unfortunately, capitalism is still trying to, again, slowly kill us all. So we got to figure out the balance between the two. And when you're struggling to find that, try and find gratitude and or joy or both in your current moment, not just your current circumstances, but what you have going on as a whole. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Thank you for coming in tonight, Tyler. Hi, Utopia Dreams. Do you want to pull a card for you? Oh, girl, I have to tell you something. I love that. It's exactly what it's about. Like, find what brings you joy and chase that bliss. Like, we're all made with purpose, and you're appreciated. And music is such a moving way to get to people. If you guys haven't seen Utopia Dreams Mantra, that channel has some great um, like ASMR meditation kind of music. Pooja, welcome. How are you, dear? I suppose because it's Monday night, it's a little slow, and I still have slots left. I'm gonna put your name on there. If you want to drop a question or a deck, or if you just want me to grab something, let me know. I'm doing all right. I was sick last week. That's why I wasn't on Saturday night, and I don't know. Some people can still kind of hear it in my voice, but yeah. All in all, I am doing a-okay. Grateful for all the problems I have. I'm grateful that they're my problems. So, yes, right? And thank you to everybody who's come in so far tonight. I still have slots left. If you've just jumped in, go ahead and drop something in the chat box. I'm still taking free questions. Amen. Yeah, peaks and valleys for sure. You got it. I hope you've been well. Oh, of course, Tyler, you're welcome. Thank you for coming in tonight. Share with your friends so I can, because my list is short tonight. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to bed early, but I, I'm definitely here for 10 people, for sure. Thank you, Tyler. Smoochies. Pooja, I'm glad you're doing well. Uh, that's right, when I said Tyler that his card flew back out, so I need to cut the deck a couple times, Pooja. You want me to pull from this one, Utopia? All right, let's see. What's going on for Pooja? These are feeling weird. Hang on. Round and round, number 25, with soulmates on the bottom, number 41. All right. Round and round, essential meanings. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The Oracle's message. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. I don't know why, but I feel drawn to read the relationship message. I suppose because of that, but if this doesn't apply, let it fly, as always. Relationship message. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you've learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. Now, I also feel drawn to read the just the protection message from soulmates, because if you're in a loop with a partner, this is what's going to help to get you out of that loop. So, protection message. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories don't serve your well-being. Enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. All right, Pooja. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Thanks for coming to hang out. Utopia, you want me to grab one of these for you? Oh, you're so welcome, darling. Thank you. What are these new beginnings? I don't know. Which deck do you think I should grab? Should I grab a different one? Maybe I should grab I'm gonna grab this guy. A little trusty dusty. That's a full deck. But let me just cut it a couple times and then I'll start shuffling. All right. So new beginnings for Utopia. Oh. Bottom of the deck is Page of Wands, which that's quite literally new, right? Like the one that popped off, Nine of Cups, so emotional fulfillment. I feel like this is at the end, like it's going this direction. Oh, girl. You already know what this is. Because look at that. Stay strong, don't live in the nostalgia, and don't let your loving and caring Sagittarius moon get caught up in your head. Like, you have to make good choices and it has to be yourself. Like, you have to care for yourself. Choose yourself every time. And it doesn't matter how you feel put out. You know what I mean? Like, don't live in that nostalgia. This feels like, obviously, these are the two major arcana right in the middle. Like, you're caught between these two feelings of like, yeah, you feel put out, but at the same time, like, you are emotionally stable and love yourself fully and completely. But there's still that nostalgia and that, like, beating on your heart that's like, damn it. So stick to this. Choose you. Choose your own strength. And you know what I said in that other message that I sent you. All that still applies. You know what I mean, man? So, of course, thank you. All right, if there are no more takers, what's up? Who's in here? Should I just do like a collective read? Maybe I'll do a collective one where we can all just find a priestess, goddess, whatever, to meditate on and help us all through this wild energy, like post eclipse era that we're in right now. Mercury going direct, but still in shadow, and lots of squares going on as well. It's just a lot. All right. Collective. What do we need to hear? Who do we need to hear from? Those two fell forward from my hand. Hang on, I gotta crack my knuckles a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm gonna cut it again and then get a collective card. And if there are any more takers, I still have slots here. I will read if you have question. If not, I'm gonna make myself a hot toddy and go to bed early. Hi, Empress Beauty, welcome. Mott, truth. And lose my humor. 31 breaks down to a 4. 50 breaks down to a 5. If you have a question, drop it in the chat, Empress. I am happy to keep reading. All right, so the empowerment message collective who has been in here tonight, this is for all of you. Empowerment message. There is a great power in telling the truth and allowing it to lead you to higher ground. It is only when we refuse to see the reality of a situation that we lose our power to create for the highest good. The Egyptian goddess Mot comes to remind you that if you are willing to do a fearless self-inventory and live authentically with rigorous honesty, it will lead you to great success in all areas of your life. Being completely transparent with others, although it might first feel too vulnerable, it's exactly what you need to do now. When you do this, you will be flooded with the power to claim and experience a new freedom and a new happiness that will pour over your life like a wild, sweet honey. Your life is exactly where it needs to be. This is a wonderful time of empowered choice making. You are doing all the right things if you follow the invitation of Mott to live fearlessly in truth. As an arbiter of the balance and divine order, she reminds you of the great value of this way of being. All right. That's feeling like this. And I'm sorry to be crass, welcome, but when I see D, you know that makes me think of some D, which makes me think of this deck, because this deck is just like sort of like catchphrases and like little, I call them trigger words because I can never think of a keyword. There we go, a keyword and phrase. So let's see. I'm gonna give it one more cut, and then thank you for coming in tonight. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, do all the things. I do these free single question reads for 10 people just about every 2 weeks. So if you subscribe, you'll know what I do. Typically on Saturday nights, just, you know. All right. So just focus your energy on, so with the same intent that I have, and trying to find the answer to your question, put that energy in through the screen and just watch the cards as I shuffle, and what needs to come out will. This deck feels so big in my hand. Whoa. Oh, there's one. I feel like there's more though. Feels to me honestly like you're holding back a little bit, but skepticism is healthy. I appreciate it. Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Karma, consequences, cause and effect. Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. So if they we so if the texts that you sent were like kind of heavy and like personal, talking about some real stuff that y'all are trying to work out, uh, I feel like it's a repeated karmic cycle. Like it's a pattern. Like, yeah, one day, one time, like I'll eventually, like don't fall into that. Especially if he's holding on to arrogance, pride, ego, stonewalling, being silent. Now, if they were kind of sexy pictures, that sort of thing, you know what I mean? Then it feels like there's more heartache in it for you, like because he's going to be prideful and just be quiet and leave you wondering and thinking, fantasizing. So, above all else, listen to your own intuition as always, but know that you are a little piece of heaven. Your birth chart is absolute proof of that, and you deserve all that you desire. So, please don't settle for less. Don't, um, lower your expectations for somebody else. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. And I hope you'll be back. And as the chat box there says, we're going to be doing a giveaway in May for Utopia Magic, where we've been doing reading giveaways. So we get one on ones. We give away one on ones once a month. You just go to utopiamagic.org to put yourself in the hat, put your name in the hat, so to speak. So, all right, if there are no other takers, I have a fridge being delivered tomorrow because my fridge broke, y'all, last week. That was awesome. So I need to go clean out my fridge for the Home Depot guys to come tomorrow. But if there is somebody out there that has a question, jump in the live now because I'm going to call it a night otherwise. I think y'all can hear I'm still not 100% back to my normal speaking self. But if you have a question, please do jump in the chat before I call this a night. Asuna-san, how are you? Welcome back. If you have a question for me, dear, please drop it in the comments or the live chat. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for all the love. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I was just saying I was sick last week, and on top of that, I had my fridge take a dive, and so I'm getting it replaced tomorrow. And I need to go clean out the rest of the stuff and get all of my magnets and all my stuff completely clear off my fridge so they can replace it. But otherwise, I'm okay. I'm grateful for every day I get above ground. Yeah, little by little. It was just like last week. I got sick sort of during the middle of the week, and um, yeah, by Thursday, like I thought I was a dragon. Like my throat was on fire. So, and just congestion. It's just been uncomfortable, but I am certainly okay. Again, for all of the problems I have, I'm grateful that they're the problems that I have. You know, so many people around the world are dealing with lots more than I am. So, always grateful. If you have a question or a certain deck that you want me to grab, just let me know. And if there's anybody else that wants to read or has a question, please jump in the live chat and tell me your question or your deck so I can grab it and yeah, wrap this up so that I can finish doing what I gotta do. Yes, I am. Thank you. I just took another sip of my water, so thank you. And then, yeah, any more people want to jump in the live, have a question to ask, I am here. I've still got 3 more slots. I'm about to read first Sunasan. So if you have a question, jump in now because you will be next. Hi, Nicholas Peters. Welcome, welcome, waka waka. Renga's feelings for you. Was there a certain deck I had used last time for you? And Nicholas, if you have a question, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I will gladly read for you next. All right, awesome. I will get to your question just next. Let me, Asuna, I don't know why, but I'm feeling this deck. And you know this one, this is the Major Arcana deck. So this will give us, you know, a good like idea of what's going on. All right. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. This is giving a vibe of like he wants to make it happen, like he wants to create that, but it feels like he needs to hold back before he rushes into things. And what's funny about all this is that this card represents Gemini, this card represents Pisces, and these both represent Aries. So this again has this feeling of progression, but there's not a need for haste. It feels like if there is going to be haste in the situation, you're going to end up um, that they're going to end up like feeling like a fool rushed in. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would say like continue to just stay on this path. I mean, the Emperor is certainly like very stable. Maybe it's about creating that stability before creating the magic. But I would allow yourself and Rengas allow the time needed, you know, to have it all come together, you know? So, yep, that's what I got, dear. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. Thank you. Yeah, I got him. I don't know why it would be lagging. Hi, Giselle. Yes, of course, of course. I'm gonna pull now for Nicholas, but I don't feel like this is the right. This is Nicholas. If you're new here, thank you for coming in, guys. Thanks for you know, being here with me tonight. I appreciate y'all. Um, but Nicholas, I feel like this particular deck is gonna be giving you more of what you need to hear. So, well, thank you for coming in tonight. Um, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I do these 10 free questions to 10 different people every couple of weeks or as often as I can. You know, I'm a single mom and I work full time, but I would rather be here doing this all the time with you guys. So the more that y'all help me out, the more I can help y'all out. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Nicholas, oh, thank you so much. So, and this particular deck has a little bit of everything, where it has just like an essential message, oracle message, and in this case, I'll read the prosperity message for you. Okay. So the way that I read is by shuffling underneath the camera, and I just want you to focus that same question that that you posted in the chat, and put that energy down on the cards, and physics will do its thing. We'll see what's up. And I apologize for the shaking. I need to keep my elbows on the table at the moment. All right. Building blocks, number 28, leads to a 10. Oh, you're so welcome, Asuna. Thank you. Mending. So that gives me a feeling of like, yeah, a deal is being put together to create, something to move forward for sure. So, Nicholas, I'm going to read what number 28 has to say. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I am reading, the energy that's present. So only take what resonates for you. Listen to your own intuition above all else, always. All right, number 28, building blocks, essential meanings, strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. The Oracle's message. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as solid grounding upon which will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Prosperity message. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough, so abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. So, long and short, I would go with yes. He's going to reach out and let you know what's going on with this business deal. And it's going to be good news. It's going to be a solid foundation for you to build upon and grow upon. But allow that process to move forward as it needs to. Like sevens are about progress, about forward movement. And tens are about completions and cycles. And I think in this case, it's about creating and fulfilling a cycle that needs to be done in order to have that, solid platform to move from. So I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. I hope you'll be back. Thank you, Nicholas, for coming in tonight. I appreciate you. All right, Giselle. Does Aramis love? Oh, I feel like I should grab. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Giselle, I feel drawn to this deck. The Ghoulish Garbs Tarot. It's just the major arcana. So it's just the 21 cards, but it can give us a pretty clear understanding of what's going on. So, but that kind of made me a little bit sad. But I hope that this person, Aramis, is treating you with love and kindness and respect and appreciates you and shows it and says it and all the things, because you are a little piece of heaven. All of y'all are. Natal charts are proof of that. Well, and physics, right? So just focus your energy down here on the cards and we'll see what pops, okay? Emperor and Justice. This isn't the Aries Libra axis. He feels like standoffish and kind of cold. Feels like things almost need to be like done by the book. Oh, thank you, Asuna. Yeah, I feel like if he does love you, he's not showing it right now. Certainly like holding back, being very stoic, maybe even a bit arrogant. And all air signs are notorious for their ability to like just Houdini and like cut people off. So I don't know if there are Aries placements or Libra placements for either or both of you. And the Hierophant, this is Taurus season. And then the Taurus Scorpio axis. Again, very interesting. Two axes that are like right next to each other. This to me is speaking of like the eclipse. I think maybe you need to do some more digging into your charts and see if there isn't, see what's going on in your synastry. Because this feels very like aloof and like closed off. And this feels very much like wrapped up in one's own circumstances and needing to like shed skin. So I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. And everyone, as always, please, above all else, listen to your own intuition. You're so welcome. You're beautiful. You're a little piece of heaven. Don't let people treat you like you're not, because you are. And you can always come back here and I'll remind you of it, okay? Thank you, Giselle. All right, Vanessa, we're up to 10 people. Woo-hoo. So what's coming towards you in love? I guess I'm going to go with this deck. This is Wisdom of the Oracle, and it has, relationship message associated with it. So, I'm just going to cut the deck a couple of times. And then Vanessa, if you're new here, thank you. Welcome. Appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe, do all the things. Go to utopiamagic.org if you want to book one-on-ones, all that fun stuff. Lots of good blog posts too. So, yeah. All right, Vanessa, let's close this out and let's get you a card. Let's see what's going on in your love life. Just focus your energy down here on the cards and we'll see what pops. Ooh, it's getting shaky. Hang on. Yeah, Miranda, I've been wanting to grab another one from the Goddess deck, so you will be my last card. Thank you. So, Vanessa, what's coming towards you in love? You're welcome. Do you mind just making a note there in the chat box that the list is closed and you'll be my last read of the night? Oh, all right, Vanessa. She's going the distance. Just kidding. All right, bottom of the deck is going the distance. Number 47, which breaks down to an 11. You got number 38, which also breaks down to an 11. You have serendipity, number 18. These cards are giving a lot of that kind of Libra energy because of the 11. This is giving moon energy, but more like when you wish upon a star kind of stuff. Thank you, Miranda. So, Vanessa, I'm going to read just the quick oracle message and the relationship message for each of these cards. We'll start with 18. That's the one I saw first. Serendipity, essential meaning. Opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. The oracle's message. You've stepped into alignment with a greater good where your dreams and the collective resonate in exquisite harmony. Now's the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could have never planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you very much. Relationship message with this card. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. Now I'm going to read 38. To be fair. Essential meaning, balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. The oracle's message. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go and being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. And the relationship message with this one. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. This kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. So I hope that helps, Vanessa. I hope that resonates. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you to everybody who's come in tonight. I appreciate all of you. Nellie, please tell me that you have liked and subscribed and done all the things. I do these readings every couple of weeks, if not more often. I also put out monthly readings with every new moon. You guys can go to utopiamagic.org. Everybody go there. If you want to book a one-on-one, or if you'd like to just enter your hat into the monthly drawing for a free reading with me, one-on-one 30-minute read. Oh, thank you. I will certainly pull a card for you. Um, I'm just going to grab one for Miranda, and then truly, this is going to be my last one because I got stuff to do and I got to go to bed. All right. So, Miranda, let's see. Give me just a sec. I feel like I need to cut them again. And Miranda, Nellie, I'm not sure if you guys are new here. If you are, all I need you to do is focus your energy down on the cards, asking the same thing that you asked me, right? So Miranda, in your case, I'm just saying, what does Miranda need to know? Whoosh. There it is. Whoosh. Just making a mess. Don't mind me. My hands are just falling apart. Right. Yeah, right. Physics is wild. I love it. Hail Sagan. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me keep going. All right. Danu, number 10. So, assurance. And I feel drawn to read both of them for you, Miranda. There's an empowerment message, which would be like as if the card was in the upright. There's also an alignment message, which is like if the one way doesn't make sense, it may be the opposite, depending on, shadow, light, whatever you're working with. So, empowerment message. The appearance of the Celtic goddess Danu, who gave birth to magic, portends the fulfillment of your desires and the fruition of your dreams. Whatever it is that you're inquiring about, Danu gives her assurance that you're in the process of becoming. Now is the time to trust that whatever you have planted, planned, or worked toward is being lovingly birthed. All you need to do is stay in the flow of events and be ready for your next opportunity. Everything has its perfect season. Just as fallow ground carries the promise of new life that appears again in the spring, as if magically bidden from the invisible to the visible, Danu offers her promise of grounded assurance. Alignment message. There are days when you wonder if you are on the right track, if your dreams are valid, if you have what it takes to show up and shine. You may have hit a dry spell where it appears that nothing is happening and it makes you doubt yourself. When this earth goddess appears, she's reminding you of your promise of new life. Just as fields are often left purposely fallow, perhaps this seemingly dry spell of yours is really a preparation time. Under the ground of your visible life lies a stream of abundance that is feeding the roots of the seedlings of your intentions planted into your field of dreams. Go about your day-to-day life with faith. Danu assures you that the form of your desires will show up in divine timing and in even more magical way than you could imagine. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. Thank you for coming in tonight, Miranda. And thank you to everybody who has come in tonight. I appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe, do all the things, push all the buttons. And Nellie, I don't know why, but I'm feeling drawn to this one. You're so welcome, darling. Thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is really what I want to do all the time. So go to utopiamagic.org and book a one-on-one with me. Or just enter for a free reading with me because, whether I'm getting paid or not, this is what I love to do. So thank you guys for letting me do it. It's an honor. It's a privilege. I appreciate y'all. So Nelly, this is my Sacred Creators deck by Chris Ann. And this is what you need to hear. So I generally look at this deck a lot as like a career type of deck, but this is really about being a sacred creator. So, we're all born with talents and gifts that are unique to us, as we're all, our own individual little piece of heaven. And so, no matter what you're creating, whether this be just your life in general, no matter what way you read this, like listen to your own intuition. There may only be a few words, phrases that stand out that, are what you need to hear, but this is the message that Spirit has for you tonight, okay? So number 28, feed your artist. Essential meaning, passionate maker, creative play, supporting yourself with your passion, time to experiment, ability to be free from rules, nourishing your artistic soul, creating an inspired future, ability to inspire others. You are in the flow of the universe. There's a money myth out there that healers are broke ass hippie. Well, I'm a broke ass hippie, so that ain't no lie here, but okay, let's keep on. There's a money myth out there that healers are broke ass hippies and that creatives are starving artists, and it doesn't have to be this way. It actually isn't this way at all. There are healers, creatives, and artists everywhere who are building abundant, prosperous lives with their crafts. You too can use your passions and your creativity to fill your world with joy and abundance. Allow them to support and guide you on your journey, and diligently feed your inner artist, trusting that it is a productive pursuit. Your art may be a shot of daily yoga with a side of delightful conversation, or maybe it's expressive dance that clears your stress. Whatever it is, allow playful art to seep into your life. The real, unpolished, uncontrived play that floats your soul. Do more of that. Indulge your inner creator by diving into something you've been inspired to try, with no judgment and with no expectation except the expectation to experiment. Your self-expression will nourish the miraculous light you've got inside, and incredibly serendipitous opportunities will surface when you are out in the world enjoying your life as art. All right, and last card. So, in balance, the essential meaning, patience, moderation, a perfect blend of activities, a happy balance, purpose and meaning, mixing ideas and people into a perfect brew. So, ever elusive balance. You could drive yourself a little nutty chasing the perfect ratio of work, home, health, family, social life, hobbies, and woo time. And it's okay not to strive for such a compulsive perfection. Sometimes chilling way the hell out is exactly what's needed to usher in some desperately needed balance. Then again, you may be so complacent that your heart is begging for a healthier mix. And if this is you, and you'll know when it is, then the universe requires more consistent energy from you in order to deliver your dreams. Regardless of your situation, if you're feeling misaligned and out of whack, it's time to come back to center. Look for solutions and situations that feel grounded and calming. Avoid anything that will tip the scales and suck way too much of your energy, time, or money, or that will provide you with too much lazing around time, and actively seek the moderation of tasks and time. Step away from drastic and excessive and any imbalances that just don't feel right. Consistent introspection to see where you're lacking and where you're leaking energy will guide you to middle ground. That's required right now. Find long-term success through a measured blending of strengths, productivity, and stillness. So that's what I got. Thank you to everybody who came in tonight. I appreciate y'all. You're so welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hanging out. It's an honor, it's a joy, it's a privilege to do this work. So thank you for letting me do it. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, keep a lookout in our socials and notifications and all that stuff, because I'll be back. Thank you guys. Cheers.